Hello! Welcome back to Two Girls, One Gay!
Hello?
Are you coming to this party tonight?
No, we're filming a podcast.
Oh, you didn't like it?
No, keep going.
Welcome back. Here we are. You guys. We switched over. We're not in the bed anymore.
No more bed, no more dogs. The assistants
fine.
are still here, though. Sally and Clover.
In the background.
In the background.
Sally's face.
But I feel so far from like all of you.
I know, this is...
Like, but
I mean, we're usually like snug.
no,
we're
I
cuddling.
could, but I could sit here. It just looks kind of weird right there now.
Yeah, it looks like there's somebody coming to meet us.
I wish there was someone coming to meet us.
Oh God.
Wow.
Okay, anyways.
Okay, let's talk about our weeks. Shy first because tomorrow is
Oh my God.
December.
Okay, we haven't talked about this because last podcast that we had filmed, we had guests. So I didn't talk about like the last 2 weeks. So we had mentioned multiple times on this podcast. We've all seen a psychic. I went back to see him and he told me some really amazing things about like work and life. And seeing him the second time, I've told Logan and Mia to go and see him the second time because first time he's just like, this is your entire life and this is what's going to happen over your entire life. But then seeing him again, he was like more specific about what's happening in the next couple of months.
Mm-hmm.
And
drum roll.
drum roll.
What drum is that?
Jesus Christ.
So he said specifically.
Why are we laughing?
I just
She's
started.
drunker.
I'm drunker right now.
You've had one truly.
Okay. Let me say
The
it.
suspense.
He said that in December, me and the love of my life will start chatting.
Yeah, I'm curious what he means by chatting. Like, are y'all just gonna start talking then, and then maybe not even start dating in December, but like just talking, like the talking phase?
Not like
you know?
dating, not like boyfriend, girlfriend. No. He said that would happen
Okay.
into the new year.
Yeah, talking
Okay.
into the new year. And he
So
also
maybe by
said
January.
it's important to note, this is what Shai told us, that she had met him.
He's someone new because we have also
Yeah,
talked about
There's
how
been a lot of suspicion.
Yeah, there's
that
been
it's
a very specific boy that we thought it was.
Yeah.
Anyways, back to
True.
my last 2 weeks. Besides that, I also had, I had like the shittiest 2 weeks of this entire year. I had fraud happen in my account. I had changed all my credit cards. I just like, it was like one thing after another. It's just like bad.
Mm-hmm. Did you get all that money back?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
We won't disclose how much money I lost, but I lost
No,
it.
but it was crazy.
It was crazy.
Like wild.
Yeah, but we're all good. We're in better spirits. And honestly, just talking to our psychic, he just gives me, and I'm back in therapy too. And things are looking up for me. And I'm excited.
How long has it been since we went
Like-
to see Andre?
Like
Was it
since
6
August.
months?
August, September?
Yeah, it was August.
Okay.
Okay. So I guess we're kind of due. I was gonna do it once a year, but then I was like, well, maybe every 6 months sounds
Yeah.
just to make sure you're
I think maybe in the
on
new year.
track.
Yeah.
But
It's
I'm
so
scared to go again. I don't know why.
he's just so much better. Like when you see him the second time about like what's going to happen in the next couple of months.
Mm-hmm.
Like I have so many amazing things coming in 2024,
Yeah.
I'm curious.
which also is my Chinese zodiac sign, like supposed to be like year. You know how like in your Chinese zodiac sign, you're a dragon or a rat or a dog or whatever. I'm a golden dragon. I was born in the year 2000. And one of our like prosper years is 2024.
my next one isn't until like 2030. I'm like,
I want to know when mine is.
bro.
How do I find that out?
You just look it up. It's just your birthday.
Oh. I'm a rat, unfortunately.
Are you?
Yeah, but I feel like they have good qualities.
I know for dogs. I don't know for rats. I know for dogs, zodiac signs going in 2024, you're going to have a year of, it's going to be like a hard year, like the hardest year of your life, and it's going to be a year of growth, which is probably what this past year was for the Golden Dragon.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's talk about something else.
Okay.
Logan, how
Your
was
week. Oh.
Logan, how was your week?
It was good.
Logan, how was your night last night?
Oh my god, we don't need to get into
Come
that.
on, Logan.
You guys are wild for this.
Logan is
No. It's not. We're not naming it anything.
no, but he's busy.
Oh, why are you gonna say it like that?
I've had a good week. I'm honestly just really excited that we're going into December
Mhm.
as well. But more so, I just feel like it feels very nostalgic, and I always have like this sense of like calm in a sense like coming over me during this month.
Mhm.
And I think I'm excited for our little roommate festivities that we will do. We need to like actually go do something.
Yeah,
Shai's like,
Sit
I'm
on
too busy.
Santa's
I can't do
lap.
anything.
or something.
Sit on
No, but even if it's just
Yeah.
like driving around, like looking at people's Christmas lights, like shit like that, like that is good for my soul.
We can do a gingerbread house making contest.
Okay, Logan said candle making, and then
I would love to do that because you guys did it in Jacksonville, and I'm jealous.
We were gonna have a dinner, and now we're making gingerbread. I can only pick one thing and one night, and then I'll show up for that.
Oh my god.
Show
We're
up,
with each
you're
other every
there.
night anyway. We could just get like a gingerbread making kit and do it at
that'd
home.
Be cute.
Okay, yeah, we can do that and get a little wine tipsy.
Yeah, for sure.
Also, yeah, Amia and I were just in Jacksonville. I
Mhm.
went with Amia back to her hometown to meet her family. I was her
Thanksgiving.
boyfriend for the week,
Yes,
basically.
I-
you're a great boyfriend.
Amia
Really
told
were.
me that like you kind of healed your inner child on that trip in a way.
So I did not. I didn't say this to Shai yet.
I was like,
I can
you
say it
definitely
now.
said that. I thought you were
But
about to say I
it
didn't
was
say
really,
that.
honestly, so weird. Like, you were different.
What do you mean?
You were just like, I don't know. It was like the first time that I've seen you. Like, I saw you interact with my sister, and I was like, oh my god, like, no, she's like the same age as Leia. Like,
Yeah.
it was like maybe because we're not in like the craziness of you working all the time, or like around the dogs, or like just being on your grind. But like, we were there, and I was like, this is Shy. Like, it's just.
Oh
Shy.
yeah, I wasn't like in my natural state of where I'm kind of always on edge a little bit and always like busy and doing something. Like when we were in Jacksonville, I didn't have anything to like worry about. Like
It was like a different side of you. And
Yeah.
when we were like riding the bikes, you were like looking out. I was like, she's having a moment.
I was just like, like we were in Florida and the beach was right there and the palm trees and it was like, a little chilly, but the sun was out and I had a good week. And it was a week of like, where I got to step away from our house, our craziness. Like I didn't work all that much. And yeah, I was my more natural, calm self.
You were.
Okay.
I want to hug you.
Okay. That's a bit much.
Oh, sorry. I won't hug you. It's fine.
No, but it's funny because Amia's sister and I were born a day apart,
Mhm.
same year.
Mhm.
And I swear we're twins.
Yeah.
We kind of sound the same.
Mhm.
We talk the same.
Yeah.
I love her. I love your entire family.
Yeah,
I fit in really well with them. I love them.
I was worried.
What?
That's crazy. Well, they're all like air and fire signs, so of course you get along with them.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I ran away. Because I'm an earth sign. I'm like, bye. Fucking
As we
horrible.
do.
Yeah, just hide.
No, but it was so cute. Like when we got there the first day, her mom gave us money. And I was like, because my family was
You're like, girl, I don't need that.
well, it was so sweet in the fact that like when she was talking like healing inner child, that's kind of what happened because like my family was way too poor to give me money to just go out and spend on the town. So when she was like, hey, just like it's here for like whatever, coffee or drink or clothes, whatever, I was like, what?
Shy goes, I've never had a parent give me money before like that. And I was like, oh my
That's
god.
Not because I just people
No,
probably think I
no,
have bad parents. I don't. I love my parents dearly.
No. I mean, from what you've said before in our other podcasts, no, I don't think people think that. But it is like, it was really sweet to hear you say that.
It was like the dentist story I told like a long time ago, like on one of the episodes,
Yeah.
like where I got that little package from the dentist because I was too poor to go to the dentist growing up.
Yeah.
Got that little pack. I literally sat and cried. I was like, is this what it's like to have insurance and go,
Oh my God.
and go to the dentist? For another time. But Amia.
Yeah. What about you?
Yeah, I mean,
Same.
went to Jacksonville, relived through my trauma again, but Shy was there to help me
Oh, yeah.
through that. I mean, I'm like over it, but every time I go, it is triggering to be like, what the heck is
It's-
going on?
It's hard to understand someone's trauma until it's like right there in front of your face. Like you've told me like about like growing up and stuff
Yeah.
and how it was, and then I didn't understand until I was there. And then I'm like, oh, I understand now like what you went through.
Yeah. I'm aware of it though. Like I know that like it seems like a better situation than like I feel like I make it out to be. But that was pretty much my week. Just dealing with that, kind of going on autopilot when I'm with my family.
Yeah. I feel the same way. I'm going home. I get nervous to go home in a
Mhm.
way
Mm-hmm.
because there's so many people that I feel like I have to see.
Mhm.
And I don't ever want to like disappoint somebody and not see them.
Yeah.
But, obviously I probably shouldn't say it, but there's people I'd rather see than others, I guess.
I mean, that's
And it's
Fine
just,
with-
I feel like all families are that
Yeah,
way.
it's
That's just
fine
how
with
it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess I get really excited to go home, but I get nervous too as well. So I've started setting boundaries for myself. Like if I'm going home, like I'm not going to go home for a month anymore. I'm not going to go home for 3 weeks, 2 weeks. I'm going to go for a week,
Mhm.
maybe 10 days, and like then come home.
Mhm.
Because if I'm gone from home for too long, I'm just like, I just cannot function.
Yeah.
It's weird to me,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
No, I do get that, like trying to see everyone and it's like you just don't want to. And then
Yeah.
your whole schedule's filled with like just
Yeah. Like I just want to see the babies. Like I just want to see all my nieces and nephews, and then I'm
get out of there.
yep,
yeah.
peace out.
I have the opposite feeling when I go home. Like, because my family's small. It's just my parents.
Yeah.
And then I'm not friends with anyone that I went to high school with. So I just go and see my parents. The thing is, like, I don't like staying home that much because I get into, like, not a rut, but it's like I don't have to think about anything. So I literally, like, wake up, like, super late. I don't work. I just, like, go to the living room or I go help my mom with, like, feeding the cows or whatever, and then I just like sit around and I'm just like it makes me feel like lazy being back there.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's
Well,
kind of nice. Though.
I want to see the cows one day.
Yeah, let's go to Oklahoma.
Let's do it.
If we went to Oklahoma, we could stay like in the city and then
Drive over.
drive over to the farm. Yeah, because like there's nowhere you guys could stay at the farm. There's like no rooms, but
We can-
You pitch a tent.
we're all just cuddled on my like twin size bed. I like lost my virginity.
Oh, God.
No, I didn't lose my virginity, but that's where me and my first boyfriend really got into it.
All
Say
right,
cheese.
wow. That's a great segue. Let's pull something.
All right.
Do we want to pull wholesome?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If this is your first
Let's-
podcast,
I feel like we should switch off again.
yeah, we can switch up. If this is your first time tuning in to Two Girls, One Gay, we have two bowls sitting in front of us. And the one's a wholesome bowl, which is just like sweet little things that we talk about. And the other is unhinged. We talk about sex, which is my favorite section ever.
Maybe we pull from there first then.
Yeah.
Oh,
You got it, girl.
That's quite the
sex, baby.
Oh.
quite the segue from just talking about being home in Oklahoma to sex.
It's fine. It's where I had sex in Oklahoma. Okay. If you if you had to give up one sexual position for the rest of your life, which one would it be?
Not including missionary. You can't say that one.
Yeah. No, not that one.
That's too easy.
That one's
But
my fave.
That one's my fave, so I would not give that up.
Yeah. Probably doggy.
What?
How would that work?
I mean, it's just well, okay. That's different. That's different. Okay.
Wait.
Here's the
What do you mean?
well. Here's the thing. If I'm like receiving it, then doggy, because like that's not my preferred way to like receive it. But if I'm
What's your preferred way?
probably missionary.
Legs up?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just trying to
I like being able to like. I like eye contact.
I'm just
you
trying
know?
to visualize it.
Eye contact to me is like sexy, and that helps. So like I don't know, like in doggy, it just feels like it feels kind of like a. I don't know how to describe it. It's just like it's less connective,
Interesting.
but I also
I
enjoyed
feel more connected.
because you're a fucking freak.
I don't know. Missionary is so boring. Is it not? Just feels so like. Just feels so like goody two shoes.
Well, it's literally named Mission.
Oh yeah, you're right. What about you?
You didn't answer.
Yeah, you didn't.
Oh, crazy spider can go.
Okay.
What?
Stop with the crazy spider.
Can you explain
Stop
to
it.
everybody what that is?
Wait, I had to look that up like the other podcast because
Does anybody know what that is?
I forgot what that looks like. What I remember looking that up the other podcast, but what was it? Like, explain the position.
It's better if I show you a picture.
I remember I looked that up, but I forgot what it was.
I think the one that I would get rid of is
Wait, are you doing crazy spider that often that you have to throw that out?
Honestly, she probably is. She's a freak.
Okay.
I can't even imagine your boyfriend like having sex.
Honestly, me neither.
Like, I just can't see it.
Love you.
Love you, Al, but like, what? Anyways, let me see.
We'll do a little something for y'all.
Oh,
Are
you.
you
Oh. You showed us that.
Are you doing that much? Are you really doing that often?
Answer honestly.
Be honest.
That's a yes from Amia.
What
That's
What do you
crazy.
mean you're doing that?
That seems like
Okay,
a lot
listen,
of work.
That's like in your like cycle.
Let me answer the question.
That's in your
Honestly,
cycle of
can I just say
positions?
one thing?
I was
Tauruses are pretty lazy, and I'm very lazy. So I'm impressed because that requires like
Well, she's
you
nasty.
holding yourself up.
She's nasty.
I know.
I think for me, what I would get rid of. Honestly, what is it? Reverse cowgirl?
Reverse
Yeah.
cowgirl.
Where you have to like sit,
Never done that.
your fucking legs like hurt. It just hurts too much.
I've honestly never done that.
That was my ex's favorite, and I hate it so much now. That would be mine.
I can't.
I mean, I've never done the crazy spider, but I don't.
It's like doing wall sits.
You know what?
Horrible.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna change my answer to reverse cowgirl because
Wow.
one, I've
You
never
can't
really
do it because you've never done it.
Okay, so I'm not missing anything. Like
That's game works.
I don't give up.
I'm surprised. I feel like that's like, well,
No, because the thing is like I do enjoy giving when it's in doggy, but it's like not preferable to me if I'm,
you're a hypocrite.
well, it is what it is. I'm selfish.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
So we're both getting rid of the same
God
thing.
damn it.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I've never done the crazy spider.
Try it out with your new man's.
I'm trying.
With who?
With your,
Yeah, I was like,
with
who-
your next man's, I mean. Applications are open.
applications are open. Okay, someone else draw. Do we want to do wholesome? I feel like we should have like little interlude music.
Oh. How to deal with being sad after making what you think is the right decision.
What's the context?
Um,
So did you write that one?
No, I'm just saying it's pretty clear.
Well, I'm like, what's a scenario that I can relate that to?
the first thing that comes to mind for me is like, it's the right decision maybe to like end a relationship with
Yeah.
somebody,
Oh,
but
okay.
it's obviously like maybe not necessarily what you want, but you know it's the right thing to do.
Mm.
God, we're going from reverse cowgirl to this.
I mean, if you think it's the right decision, obviously you know you're doing something correctly,
Mhm.
and you should be proud of yourself for doing something that you think is right. But at the same time, it's like your feelings towards a situation are fully valid. If you're sad, like you're gonna be sad probably for a while.
Yeah.
If we're talking about a relationship or
Yeah.
something like that,
Like
And it can even be like, leaving a job.
yeah.
Mhm.
But I think it's a constant reminder of you telling yourself like you did this for a reason. You're
Mhm.
doing it for like the benefit of yourself.
Yeah,
Like,
it all
you're
set
doing
you
it
up
for your
for-
highest good.
Exactly. I feel like if we're talking about relationships, I've always told myself I was fine before I met them, and I'm gonna
Totally.
be fine
Yeah.
after.
Yeah.
Like remembering just how you felt without that person in your life,
Mm-hmm.
and kind of what you said. It's just like accepting that time. It's
Yeah.
gonna pass, and that's all you really need to do is like just to get over it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's how, I think like with my like most recent relationship, it was so hard because we lived together. Like we were very entwined into each other's lives. And even to this day, like there are some parts of that relationship and, I just feel like it was like contentment of it all. that I miss, you know, like always having like a person there.
Mm-hmm.
I miss that sometimes, but I'm a very huge believer in that, like, whatever my gut is saying is correct, and I haven't been wrong so far. I've made some pretty big risks in my life. Like, I started OnlyFans, like, when OnlyFans was not, like, a thing to do, like, for girls. Like, it was very frowned upon. I started it, love it, still doing it today. Moving to LA was a gut decision where everybody in my hometown was like, don't do that. That's a bad decision. Obviously, it's working out for me. And then with my ex, even though, like, I knew that relationship had to end and I, like, stuck it out for a really, really long time, I knew that there was, like, a greater purpose to be had. And even though he probably does, like, you know, he probably misses me or feels sad now, I know, like, in the future, like, he will thank me for breaking up with him. But it was still so hard.
Mm-hmm.
And even today, like, I still feel sad about it ending because we were just, you know, so a part of each other's lives. Like, I knew his family, like, so well. Like, I mean, we thought we were going to get married. Like, we almost did get married. We almost, like, had children and everything. So it was like losing, like, a huge chunk of, like, what I thought was going to happen, like, sucked. And, you know, but like you said, like, you know, time passing, it really does help. And when it's the right decision,
You just know.
And everything does get better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, you know, being sad is totally normal and fine.
Yeah. And
Like,
if it's meant to be, it'll.
and if it's meant to be, it'll be. That's how I thought about that relationship. I was like, okay, like, I think we should be broken up now. But hey, if in 10 years we ended up being together,
Yeah.
like, whatever.
That's genuinely one of the main things that got me through, like, the
Your
breakup that I
past,
had.
Yeah.
And I think, honestly, if I probably within, like, the last 2 months, I'm like, I feel like I'm kind of, like, fully over it, which is, like, really amazing to me because I didn't think I thought it was gonna take forever. You know how they say it's like, if you're together for this amount of time, it takes double that to get over it. I was so worried about that because I'm like, I just do not
I don't feel
want,
like that's true.
and I don't think that's true either. Like, even, like, the relationship that I had before that one, we kind of dated for, I think, like, a year and, like, a few months.
Mhm.
But that I was over in, like, maybe 2 to 3 months because I fully, like, I realized I was like, that person was, like, so shit to me
Yeah.
Mhm.
and I deserved so much better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think when you have a connection like I had with my past relationship and you're in a place where you're like, I can't see myself finding another person like that I connect with on that level, you're like, you just think you're never gonna
Yeah.
find it
You're like,
again.
am I going
But
to
it's
find
not true.
anything better
It's
than
not true.
this? No.
Like, you have to remind yourself that you're worthy of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that is the hardest thing to do in the moment because, like, the only thing you're focused on is, like, the pain of it and, like, shit like that.
Yeah.
And just to, like, be clear, just because you are sad about it doesn't mean you made the wrong decision.
No.
Definitely.
Because I felt that for so long. I felt like when I left a job that I really cared about, or a person or a friendship or relationship, whatever it was, I would mourn them. And I'm like, if it hurts this bad, then it's wrong.
It's the wrong decision, yeah.
That's what I've always thought, but it's not. Just because it hurts doesn't mean that you're making the wrong decision.
Mm-hmm.
Trust your gut.
No, I think another thing about it too, it's like envisioning your whole life with them, or just, of course, you have those moments where you go back and you think about, but all the good memories, like, especially when you're missing them.
Yeah.
It's like the first thing you think is like, am I ever going to be able to, like, recreate something like this with another person? It's just how our brains work, I think. So,
but you have to let go of that so you can have better.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean,
okay, unhinged.
Next.
Yeah, please. Too sad.
Boring. How long do you think foreplay should last before sex?
Are we talking time limit? Like,
I think we've definitely touched on this before.
like 30 minutes? Like, should we say a time? Like,
I
don't
think
know
it
if there's a time.
depends. Like how like are you guys? Like,
I'm so untouched with sex. I have absolutely no idea what even. Like earlier, we were taking pictures, and Logan put his hand on my boob, and I felt like I had a disease. I don't know.
Good God.
Wait, okay. This is not this question, but you guys know those movies where people are like making out in the doorway, and then like pictures are falling off the wall, and then like they can't even like breathe.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
would you consider that foreplay?
I
Or
don't know.
is
Is
that-
kissing foreplay?
Yeah.
I don't.
Okay,
I don't know.
making out.
I don't really know how
Huh.
to consider that because foreplay to me would be more like the like sexual tension that's building. Like, yeah, kissing might be involved in it, but like not like a full on heated like make out sesh before
You mean just like staring
start
at each
fucking.
other across the room? That's
no,
your foreplay?
no. Like if you're on a date and like there's like touching each other, like affection, like stuff like that. You're like talking
that's
about certain
foreplay.
things. I consider that foreplay. I think there's
I
a
think
bunch of different
foreplay-
types of foreplay.
Is I think foreplay is like sucking dick or eating a girl
What?
out.
Oh, that's like
I don't think so.
Wait,
that
no,
is
that's not what I was-
foreplay.
I don't think
Is
so.
that not?
Can we look up the definition of foreplay?
Is
Let's
that
hear
not
it.
foreplay? That's foreplay.
No, that's
well. I
part
was
of
thinking
sex.
like
That's like
I was thinking
It's not. So that is a sexual activity that precedes intercourse because intercourse is dick and whatever or however.
Okay.
I don't
for
know.
me. I was outer or
So
Okay.
like oral
Also
called
sex.
outer
Oral
course.
sex is considered foreplay. No. That's what I thought foreplay
for
was.
me. I was like,
That's-
we're having that's having sex for me. Like we're having sex. We're gonna have sex.
Well, you
I
guys
don't consider that like I don't consider sucking dick or like blowjobs or like jacking each other off like sex.
Let me say something. I don't think I
Don't
would.
say anything.
I don't think I would ever.
Well, actually, when we get home, I swear to God.
I don't think
This
I
is
would
Logan
ever.
this morning.
What
What the?
this morning?
No,
I'm glad.
we're not
Why
talking
was-
about this.
That's why I didn't sleep over last night because I was gonna hear.
I swear I heard moaning. I swear.
No, you didn't.
Wait,
I swear.
would you guys ever?
That's probably
just,
in your
well,
dreams because you're wishing that was happening to you.
That already answered my question with you for last night.
What?
But would you ever just get? Would you ever just suck dick or get eaten out and that be it?
Have we ever talked before? Do you know about my history?
I'm just saying, if you had the opportunity and you were hooking up with someone and they just like that's it, you wouldn't like fully do it.
I mean, it depends on the content. Like I've given roadhead and that been it before.
Okay,
Are
answer
you
the question.
displeased with my?
Are you asking if she would just
just
get
like-
them off and
I think
them
it
not
depends
get
if
her
we're
off?
in a hurry.
I'm just saying, like, if we're talking about foreplay, right, and someone's just like second.
I think foreplay is kissing, making out, going down on each other, fingering. I think that is foreplay.
I think that there's another level of foreplay added to that.
It's something that leads to intercourse. That means something going in something.
my
or,
foreplay is like a man brushing my hair behind my ear.
what?
And me going like this.
Because I would consider foreplay anything that's like that would possibly turn you on. So maybe let's
So
call
many
it
things turn me
pre-course,
on.
outer course, inner course.
You know, like that video I sent you guys earlier of that man where he was just in the doorway, like that turns me on.
Oh, yeah,
so
that
is that
man.
foreplay?
That-
No,
That man. No, but that's not. That was over a phone.
you can have phone sex, Logan. That's a
I
thing.
know.
Okay, maybe
But
we should
you're not.
answer the question. How long do you think foreplay should last before sex?
Okay, there definitely should be foreplay because we all know my sexual history to where there's nothing.
God.
The bar is so low if you if there's 2
No, it's
minutes, I'd
not.
be.
No.
Your bar is not that low.
What do you mean?
The bar is not that low.
What do you mean?
You still have standards.
I'm talking in the bed. Okay, I can't answer this
Okay.
question because I haven't had sex in like 8 months. So
She's
Okay, your
eliminated.
ideal foreplay situation. And then we'll decide the time of how long we think that's gonna take.
Actually,
So
and include something that is non-sexual that would turn you on to make you want to have sex with them.
like, are we already going on a date or is it something I
no,
see
this
on
is
the
after the
internet?
date, you're walking in
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
house.
Or like maybe you're already dating and it's something that like he does that turns you on. That like leads to you wanting to like Have sex with him.
God, I've been out of the game too long.
Oh my god, you gotta stop saying that. Everybody knows.
I know. Well, like, okay, non-sexual, like something that we could do. I would say like an act of service, like paying for dinner, opening the door for me, like that.
Making you dinner.
making me dinner, something like that. That would
Feeding you food.
Yeah.
Hot.
Feeding the dogs.
Oh, wait, what? That's not what I was. I'm talking about the foreplay leading up to their sex. No.
But also,
We're
like you
little
would love that. Like if he
Yeah,
like
if
he was
someone-
like, oh babe, I fed the dogs. Like I cleaned
We're
up the turf
talking-
outside. Like
Oh my god.
the alarm's
Oh my
on,
god, I'd
like,
get on my knees.
checked all the doors.
No,
like
I
they're
would,
locked.
I would.
I'm talking about your hot sex that you're about to have. Twirling the spaghetti on his fork. He's feeding it to you. You guys
I
have a
don't need to
Lady in
be-
the Tramp moment. You guys smooch.
Oh my god, spaghetti sounds so good. I'm gonna have that for dinner.
Okay, anyways, we're getting off track.
Sorry.
Foreplay.
Okay, my idea of foreplay is, like I said, kissing, going down on each other, fingering, touching. That is my idea of foreplay. I don't think I'm crazy.
You're not.
You guys are looking at me like
No.
I'm talking about a goddamn alien.
I give up on this
We
fucking.
just want to know. Yeah,
Okay.
that's a hard one. Okay, I'm gonna answer.
What about
Yeah.
you? Okay.
How much time? How much time do you need?
I don't think I can give a specific amount of time because it could be throughout the whole day or it could be, 10
7
minutes
minutes.
before.
What are you doing throughout the whole day?
Well, like I said, I don't just consider foreplay a sexual
Okay.
action.
This is hard. I feel like a better question to ask is how long is too long? How long is too much foreplay? Right? How much is you're like, okay, this is enough. Like stop fucking
Well,
stop.
it depends on how horny I am.
I can't. I think
I can't answer these questions because
Yeah, this is a difficult question. I'd actually love for everyone to tune in. Let us know.
let's.
Okay, ideally 30 minutes. Then
How long are you having sex if the foreplay is 30 minutes?
how long are you having sex?
Are you trying to just hurt?
Okay,
me?
I changed
No,
my
I'm
answer.
just
I changed my
wondering.
answer. 15 minutes, 30 minutes having sex.
Yeah.
But are you
There we go.
trying to hurt me?
No, I'm just wondering.
You know I'm not having sex.
I'm just saying hypothetically.
That one cuts deep.
It really does.
Cups.
Cups.
She's got cups. All right.
She does have cups.
Why are you doing what you do? Why are you the way that you are?
Me?
Okay, anyways, that was an Office reference. I know
Yeah.
some of our listeners would know what I just said. Yes. God damn.
What?
Random question. Why do you drink alcohol?
I don't. My mom. Oh. Oh my
not
god,
funny,
I was like
but-
a fucking liar.
She's drinking right
She
now.
okay, Amia rarely drinks, and when she does drink, she has one.
Mm-mm.
Okay, and
I mean, it ends up head in the toilet.
that's
Well,
not
that's-
true. Oh, ripped it.
Well, I would say when was that last time that I threw up?
I've never-
It's been like a month.
I've never
It's been a
seen-
while.
No, I've never seen you throw up.
It's been since
She
okay.
does it in her room.
Well, I will say, since I can't really partake in this, I think I would drink more alcohol if we had like more dinner parties and stuff, just because I like the aesthetic of it.
Okay, so let's have more dinner parties because I want to see her plastered.
She doesn't act any different. The 2 times that I've seen you,
She gets even more like she acts, and
she's
all
just
the
like,
time.
yeah, you're just fun. You're just out there,
you're quirky and like
Yeah.
just like
Quirky.
You
you are quirky.
Oh my
How
god,
am I quirky?
you have quirks. But
But we have our own. Me and you have our own quirks. I feel like
what are my quirks?
What are
your quirks are you being acoustic.
My autism, great. That's amazing.
I feel like
what
our
are my
quirks. You're just like
Yeah, you're just
like you always have like a
you're
little.
always like oop, or you're like, hi queen, or
I don't think it's a quirk.
it's not a thing that people always do.
Oh.
And you also this thing
Yeah, that's a
the
quirk.
what's her name? Does
Well, Logan's quirks are get away from me. Shut up. You're ugly.
I only say that. I'd never call you ugly. Out of your room, and our rooms are literally right across the hall from each other. So you'll walk out, and I'll go, and you go, what And then I'll be like, I'm just kidding. Love you. You look great. I always like, do I not?
That's your quirk.
Okay.
What was the question?
What was,
Okay, so me and Amia have beef, apparently.
what's the question?
Oh, why do we drink? Why do you drink?
Oh, why do you drink alcohol?
Because Logan bullies me.
To fill a void.
How did we get on that?
I don't know. Because you guys said I
Um,
have quirks. I don't know.
I drink alcohol because it's fun.
I drink alcohol I would say now it's out of habit, just because I am super antisocial and introverted, but I'm in a very social job setting, all the time. And I have to like go out and talk to people. So, and I will say whatever and be more like confident if I have like liquid courage.
Yeah.
I don't want to drink as much as I do. I would say that. Not that I overdrink. I'm not like any.
I don't think you drink a lot.
Not like that, but it is every social setting I am having a drink. And I just want to get to a point to where I'm like, I don't need that. I can be myself without having to have that. Or even like using it for de-stress. I don't want that to become a habit because I'm stressed out all the time. And then like at night I'll have like a glass of wine, and sometimes that's the only thing that will like help me sleep. And I just want to get to a point where that's not a thing anymore. Like before it becomes a problem, I want to like, nip it in the bud. Because I don't want to be like, a lot of adults who work like, 9 to 5 jobs, that's like at the end of their day, they're cracking a beer, they're having a glass of wine, they're going to their local bar. I just don't want to become that person.
Be dependent.
On it to relax, or to be, confident.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily feel more confident when I drink, but I feel like I'm more uninhibited.
You
Like,
just
I
less in
don't have-
your head. Like,
Yeah, I'm less in my head. Like I feel like I'm able to just go up to anybody and like kind of talk to them or
and I
have a conversation.
I do.
And yeah, but I don't think. I feel like there's spans of times when I like go like 4 days and like that's totally true.
4 days
Yeah,
of what?
not
No
drinking.
I know that's just not.
And then sometimes, like, I mean, like, because,
I'm
we
not
go to
giving you a hard
Homestead all the time.
Yeah.
But, like, at the same time, I think the main reason I drink is because, like, I go out with, like, a group of friends and, like, it is more of a social thing.
Yeah.
But if I'm at home by myself and, like, chilling at night, I'm not just, like, making a drink.
No. Only like if we're pre-gaming.
Yeah.
I like to have a glass of wine at night, but I learned that from like, I've been drinking wine for a long time. My family's like super Italian, so.
The thing is like if I get to a point, and I think the way you're an alcoholic is if you're by yourself and you're just drinking,
Yeah.
you cannot go a day without doing that.
Yeah.
Even if you're going out with friends and stuff, and you can't say like, oh, I'm good, like I'll just have like, for me, a Diet Coke or something like that. Then I'd be like, okay, maybe you should like check it on that.
Yeah.
But I've never gotten to that point. Because I'd rather go to bed than have a drink.
Same.
When I was depressed in college, I was at that point. I would buy the like cheap bottles of wine at the liquor store that were like $2.
Yeah.
It's so awful for you. And
Like
I would
sugar.
Yeah, and I would like have 2 bottles, 1 to 2 bottles, like nearly every night. I'm not even joking.
Yeah,
Oh my
that's kinda
gosh.
crazy.
I was, school was hard. I was depressed. Hated myself. That's a different time. That's a story for another time.
Yeah, I feel like most people, kind of what you were saying, the 9 to 5 thing, it's really to
Yeah.
drown out
Yeah, and
sad.
when I went
Yeah.
to college, like me and my boyfriend had just broken up, and then school got really hard, and it was like, that's so annoying. And then like my roommate was a senior who was going to all these frat parties, and I was like, on the weekends I was drinking, and then to like be able to de-stress from all the homework and school that I had, that I'd be drinking constantly.
Yeah.
A little alcoholism for your early 20s, it's fine.
Well, I'm glad you got out of it.
Oh yeah, I'm fine. I don't have an addictive personality, I don't think.
I think that I kind of might. I don't know. I wouldn't say that
Yeah, but
I'm addicted.
he's addicted to home state.
That's the thing. I am a routine type person.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's more so what it is. I don't know if I have an addictive personality. I do things that I don't know. I just like to stay in a routine.
Routine is drinking every night.
I don't.
Do you guys think that most people drink because they're unhappy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, yeah. It's just like the easiest, most accessible way to forget about anything that you're going through.
Yeah.
Mm.
And instead of, doing the hard work and going to therapy and, trying to like better yourself, become a better person, like, really digging deep into your trauma and like, living through
That's
that.
hard to
Because it's
do.
so fucking hard.
It's painful.
Mm-hmm.
Alcohol is easy.
So I don't blame people
No.
for wanting to not feel rather than feel too much.
Yeah.
Like 90% of the time, like if you either like, okay, you have to better yourself and go through all the trauma and figure your shit out, or just forget, everyone's going to pick like forget.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there's obviously like a more ideal outcome, but
Yeah.
But don't do it. Don't do it. Oh. Okay. We have a or question.
a what?
An or.
A
This or
This or that.
This or that. This or that question.
Or
Shower sex or car sex?
Shower sex.
What the hell? Yeah, you're clean after. Just
Yeah,
go
you
to
kind of killed
sleep.
2 birds with 1 stone.
Yeah.
Shower sex is easier, but shower sex is like
It is kind of hard because
shower
it's like,
sex is like not fun because like the water, if you like for a girl, like if you're getting wet, the water is washing that away, so it just feels dry.
well, it depends on the car. Is it a big enough car?
Which car?
How am I supposed to have sex with?
No.
Oh yeah, he's a big boy. He's a big boy.
I hate car sex.
Me neither. I don't like it.
Steamy.
Or me too. Not me neither.
Honestly, what like Justin was saying the last podcast. There's a smell. There's a smell in the
I
car now.
know.
You got to air it out.
I'd much rather have sex in the shower.
Yeah.
Especially
I'm gonna go
our
with the
showers at
car.
home, especially my shower. I don't know if your shower is like that, but our
You guys
showers are
have the
weird.
same shower.
Okay, our showers are weird. Like there's half a door and then it's open.
Oh, yeah. I
And then
kinda
it's
like
just
that.
a rain shower. And then if you're over on the far side, there's no water.
It's kind of nice.
So the way that I have to do it, because I get like really weird about being cold in the shower.
Oh, okay.
So I have to do it, close my door, turn the shower all the way to hot,
Mm.
and then get in, turn it down to like a normal
Is this for
temperature.
shower sex?
No.
Just
This is just your
normal
shower. We don't
This
give
is
a
my shower routine.
we don't care how you shower.
Anyways, I couldn't like have like sex and like our showers
be
are
kinda cold.
are a hard shower to have sex in.
Yeah.
My shower, I haven't had sex in my shower, but my shower would be.
I have.
He has
What?
Mhm.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I have.
with his. Okay, so before Logan and Amia moved in with me, I was living with my ex, and I had pets. And I was going out of town, and I asked Logan to watch my dogs for me. And he came over, and this is at the time that he was dating his ex. And I just said I had one rule, just like don't have sex in my bed. But you,
I didn't.
Uh,
I had
yeah.
sex in her shower.
yeah, but he had sex in my shower.
It's a great shower to have sex in.
Yeah,
It'll happen this month. Don't worry.
I don't know if I'm gonna be having sex this
Okay,
month.
well,
I'm
the
just supposed
next
to be
one.
chatting with some random dude that could possibly.
Wait,
like,
actually, what if it doesn't happen next month or January? Because what if we move
What
to
if we
Malibu?
move? Also, guys, we might move. So, but also the Malibu house, I'd be fine with having sex in that shower.
That's a great bathtub too.
I've never had sex in a bathtub.
Oh.
Have you?
No,
What?
she has.
It's so romantic.
Oh my! Get the fuck out. Anyways, I'm gonna
How
go.
does that work? Are you having sex under the water?
No.
What?
I was like, wouldn't that give you a
You stand up?
Well, like both.
Do you stand up?
Like you're on your knees.
What?
huh?
Huh?
You don't fill your bathtub up all the way?
Yeah. How full is the bathtub?
You.
She doesn't even know. She's flustered.
It's like a situation where you're like either on your knees or you're like kind of standing up and you're bending over the bathtub. Does that make sense?
Oh,
You want to
so you're outside of the bathtub about to get in.
No, you're in the bathroom.
So you get in the bathtub, bubbles and everything, and then you stand
Oh,
up
I
and
get it,
everything
Yeah.
is like dripping off of you and you're
Yeah.
getting cold and then you're having sex.
not
I'm
cold.
assuming doggy style.
Yeah.
You know who we should ask?
That sounds
about
like an
car
awful
sex?
time.
That one over there.
Get over here.
Sally?
Yeah, your little car sex escapades.
When?
Wait, Sally. You're driving my car. Okay. I was like, Sally, that car is going to my mother and you're having sex. You're fucking in the back seat? Recently?
Of course.
Is everybody having sex but me?
I'm so sorry to say it, but yes.
Clover?
But at the same time, you shouldn't. Oh, are you? Yeah.
Oh.
You're like, yes, every day. Just-
Should we move
okay,
on?
but also okay. Wholesome question.
Wait, I gotta put money in my meter. We'll just let her cool down a little bit.
You know what? I'm coming back to redeem myself. I'm about to be having more sex than ever. I am sick of this shit.
What is a trigger for you?
That everyone is having sex with me. That's like a huge trigger. That makes me want to pull a trigger. That's
Oh,
you see the
That's
wordplay though?
crazy.
Wordplay.
That's-
Relax.
I don't fully know my answer. Do you know yours?
I feel like I talked about mine already. Earlier.
Oh.
My holiday.
Oh,
A trigger. When I ask for a guy's phone to see it and they're like, why? I'm like,
I've never asked for a guy's phone before. I've never like
I haven't-
asked to like.
I
let me
haven't
see
been
your
like,
phone.
give me your phone so I can see it. It's just like, oh, can I see your phone for a sec? And it's why? I'm like,
Actually, I have a good
Yeah.
one, and it's the reason I don't have Snapchat. It's Snapchat.
really?
Snapchat just like makes me in a relationship. I mean,
Yeah.
makes me uncomfortable
Yeah.
because of my first relationship.
So you got rid of the whole thing.
Yeah, but I don't think that I just like never like used it really.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think Snapchat freaks. And also, like so many times, like if you're on a dating app, a lot of times somebody will either ask for your Instagram or, oh, do you have Snapchat? And if somebody asks if I have Snapchat, I immediately it's a turnoff to me.
Yeah,
Really?
that is a big turnoff for me too. Like, ask for my number.
Yeah, if you want to like,
Yeah.
if they're asking for your Snapchat, IG is a different story. Like everybody asks for your IG, so they can like see a little bit
Yeah.
more about your life or like yourself, see if you're like a catfish or whatever.
Yeah.
But if you're looking for Snapchat, then you're looking probably just to like send like I don't know.
Nudes.
Nudes
Stuff is
back and forth.
gone.
And the thing is like you can also do that on Instagram.
Yeah.
So I'm like, why would you rather?
Do you send nudes on Instagram?
No. But
Have
I'm just
you?
saying, I have before, like in like
That is
Like-
wild. Nudes on Instagram DMs?
well, you swipe up and it goes to incognito mode.
Who
Oh,
are you
yeah.
sending nudes to on Instagram
I've only done it like one
DMs?
time.
That is wild. I would never send a nude on Instagram.
Well, you also have like a shit ton of followers, so
But even if I was like, you know, in a relationship.
nobody's looking into my Instagram to hack it, unless
Maybe.
you are.
Sure, sure.
Yeah. I know.
You know.
What's your trigger?
I have a lot. I feel like I'm always just like twitching because I'm always triggered at something. Because of my being acoustic and whatnot.
Okay.
Like I have a lot of like sensor triggers, like super loud noise that I didn't intentionally put on. Like I could, if I'm putting the radio up.
Sorry.
You
It
just
went-
hate when I talk to you.
It went down the
Anyways,
wrong way.
if I'm putting the radio up and I know I'm doing it and I'm putting it to the volume that I want, then that's not a trigger. Like I get questions about that a lot. But if it's like, if I have like a sensitivity to sound and I walk into a room and all of a sudden it becomes really loud, or like when the dogs bark or something, that sets off my head. Another big one for me is like shirts on me.
Mm-hmm.
If a shirt doesn't, like when I put it on, if a shirt doesn't like immediately lay correctly on my body and it just feels a little off, I will actually like I want to like rip it off my body. That's a huge, like, you guys never see it because I'm in my closet, but I'm like freaking out in my closet. Like half the time I'm like literally like, oh God damn, I fucking hate it. Like I'm literally like freaking out. And then like with touch, like, I don't like to be touched. I don't like to be like hugged. Like I just don't. Like,
except for sometimes.
Except for when I am like initiating it, that is fine.
Mm.
It's like, like if someone just were to come up and like touch, like grab my arm or touch my shoulder or like hug me, oh my God, I will punch you in the face. Don't do that to me. And then like relationship wise, when like last week when Justin was on the pod and he made that threesome joke with the best friend, that set me off just because I've been cheated on, like my ex cheated on me with my best friend. And so, and that was like another thing with my like most recent relationship that I haven't talked about a lot is I found pictures in like a saved folder, and like in that saved folder were pictures of like a really close friend of mine that had been around us like all the time. And this is like, okay, so I like in high school got cheated on with my first boyfriend. He cheated on me with my best friend. Flash forward to my most recent ex. In his saved folder, like he had pictures on Instagram. He had pictures of like a really, really close friend of mine, best friend at the time, that he used to like get off to in the morning before I was awake.
That's absolutely horrible.
Like, so now any best friend comments, I swear to God, I'll punch you in the face.
Mm-hmm.
That triggers me a lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
Also,
social media is a trigger.
Men just like not so gnarly, just so scary.
So gnarly.
That's insane. That's an insane thing to do to your partner. Like I wonder.
0 for 3.
I wonder if he like felt guilty when.
No.
The post-nut, clarity where he's like, what am I doing?
No, that's the thing though, because when I had found those photos, I haven't talked about this in detail, but when I had found those photos, I was on a family vacation with him. We were in Mexico, and I had a gut feeling, and he was in the shower. I went through his phone, and I found those photos, and he got out of the shower, and I started screaming, crying, because I was like, it wasn't so much that like even the random people around, it was like
people that you knew.
People I knew. And it wasn't just one. It wasn't just a close friend. It was multiple people that I knew and had been around us in public settings, been around both of us, had been on that phone. And the only thing he had to say, which now looking back, I should have just gotten on a flight, left, never talked to him again, but I ended up trying to work it out with him. The only thing he said was like, I was just thinking with my dick, it's just something I do in the morning. Like, it's not that big of a deal. It's like watching porn. I'm like, there's a big difference because, like, everybody watches porn. That's totally fine. But you don't see those people, like, that you watch on porn, like
he doesn't
in your living room, like being, like, talking to your girlfriend, like, we were friends. And multiple people that I was friends with were in that saved folder.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all he had to say with it. And he was like, I didn't mean to make you feel like insecure. I was like, well, I do. And that was it.
I can see him coming off very non-emotional as well during that whole situation. So I'm sure that also was triggering. Yeah, because he was a very stoic person. Like in social settings, like people were like, what is wrong with him? And like, are you good?
Yeah, I always got those questions. Like, he doesn't talk, which is, I think he had some sort of social anxiety too. But like, even in our relationship, when I had a problem with something, he would just come off so like not attached to the relationship. Like, he didn't care. Like, he wasn't emotional about it at all. But then I'm like, I want to break up with you. And all of a sudden he's crying like, don't leave me. You're everything. I want to marry you. Proposing to me and shit.
It sounds
fucked.
It sounds almost sociopathic.
Yeah. Get fucked.
Just very manipulative. And also like, I don't know. It just, it's like you don't realize what you have until it's gone.
Yeah.
I feel like that was probably the case.
Definitely.
Wow. Fuck him.
Next.
Yeah.
Sex, baby. Have you ever had a threesome?
No.
Wait, I thought we talked about this.
Yeah, we did actually.
I'm not done with the goddamn question.
Oh.
You paused for so long.
I wanted to see all's reactions. Have you ever had a threesome? And if not, are you open to it?
I have not had a threesome. And I don't know.
Really?
I think I would be,
Yeah.
but I think we've talked about this
Mhm.
on multiple occasions.
Mhm.
It would have to be with somebody that we didn't know. If I was
Yeah,
doing
like
it with,
going.
if I was doing it with my partner, but also
Yeah.
I would prefer honestly to do it with.
Would you have a threesome with like two, like say two people, two guys came up to you in a bar and they're in a relationship and they're asking for just one night for you to do it? Would you do it?
Yeah.
See, I don't know if I would do it with people that are in a relationship
Yeah.
together. I would be worried. I'd be a little scared.
But you'd never see them again. So to
No,
speak.
I would be worried that like, maybe it depends if they've done it before. If it's their first time, they're like, hey, we want to live.
Even if they're like serial threesomers.
Maybe.
You're
just
so
do it all the
you
time.
want to swing, but you don't want to have you wouldn't do that?
I don't know.
That's wild.
Well, not with a couple that's in a relationship. There was a time where I had the opportunity to have a threesome with this girl that I knew and this guy that I knew, but they were not in a relationship.
See, that even like is weird to me. Like
And
I
you
don't even
turned it
think I
down?
would
Did
do
you
it with
do it?
people
I knew him from like high school and I just like couldn't.
So you haven't had a threesome?
No.
Oh.
I would love a threesome though, I think.
Yeah, we know. Amia
Yeah, I think you would like it.
has said that she wants 5 guys.
You know,
I don't think I said that. If
Like
we
the
go back,
burger place. 5 guys
know if
order
I think you
order
said
for
that.
one.
I think it would be. It's hard for me to have sex with anybody that I don't.
I don't think you said in a past podcast that I want one in every hole, especially my belly button. That's what you said.
No, she said that.
You have said that.
Okay.
She said that.
We're rolling it back. Get back to whatever episode that was. We're finding
But
it.
because I said that because you've said that. I didn't say that I want, but I can barely handle. First of all, I'm not even getting fucked, so we're not going to talk about me. Second of all, you have said that you would do 5 guys.
5.
I don't know. I don't remember
That's
that.
not a threesome. That is a. I don't want to say it.
Well,
I don't know actually if I would be able to have sex with. It's hard for me to have sex with people that I don't know. Like I have to have some sort of like connect. At least like get to know them a little first. So there would have to be some sort of like lead up to that.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So if somebody came up to me at a bar and was like, "Yo, you want to like go home with us?" I don't know if I would actually, because it would be like random.
If like 2 people came up to you at a bar.
I think it just depends on the situation. Like whenever I was presented with it, like I was having so much fun at the bar with these like people.
Yeah,
I
if
was
you're
like-
with them, it's
I
not
was
like
like-
if they randomly came up
Yeah.
to you.
No, I was like kind of down. But then I was like, oh, I just know you so well. I'm going on my phone because I think I actually, when I was on the plane, I was like looking at old messages.
Oh my
and-
god! Did you send us this?
Wait, didn't you send us a message? Something?
Oh, this was it. This was the guy.
Oh my god. Let me just read. Okay.
Wait, don't say the name though.
No. Boy, right?
Yeah.
Boy said, you should come over.
This was him talking about the threesome.
Okay.
Yeah. Boy said, you should come over. Amia said his name, exclamation, exclamation, exclamation. And then he said, oops, still think you should. I eat ass. Amia said, I do too, sweet boy. Sweet boy is crazy.
I said, I do too, sweet boy.
Sweet boy is crazy.
But like,
I do too, sweet boy. I want to see the rest of those messages.
yeah, honestly, I was looking at all these old messages because I was like, you know when you have so much storage and then there's no Wi-Fi on the plane, you're like, I guess I'll just clear up my storage.
Yeah.
So I was looking at old messages like, damn, these are crazy.
Not him saying like to pull you in, I eat ass.
Yeah, I was like, so you're not special.
You're like, I do too.
I was like, everyone does.
Was this like after you had wait, because I know you had said that about your ex, that you guys did that a lot, but Did
Mhm.
you also do that like in other relationships, or was that your first time with your ex? Like you doing like butt play stuff?
The first time I did butt stuff with a guy was in high school.
But not. I'm not talking about like like wait, not you taking anal, like you eating ass, right?
Yeah.
Was in high school?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I was ready to experiment. I was like, this life. Also, don't send your kids to a private Catholic school because they're gonna want to
They're
learn.
gonna want to.
Yeah.
Okay, here's my thing. If you have kids and you're super strict with them,
No, yeah.
like stop.
No.
Like you gotta
They'll
stop. being
find a
so
way. They'll
strict
be the
'cause
biggest
They will
freaks.
They will rebel.
Yeah, they'll be the biggest freaks.
That's one thing I think my parents did pretty well. Like after a certain age, they were just like, okay, like go do your thing. Let us know if you need us.
That is with a boy just eating ass.
I mean, I wasn't like.
That's crazy.
I think it was
And
like.
you were how old?
I don't want to say. I would make it arrested.
No, you're not.
Wait, what do you mean you might get arrested? Was he underage?
No.
She was underage.
Like it was.
You wouldn't get
we were
arrested if
young.
you were the
We were
underage
kids.
one.
No, I know. We're.
Oh, I don't understand the.
Oh God.
Anyways,
That is
You have
crazy.
more experience than I do.
So, anyway,
No, but like just thinking about the guys that I went to high school with, though I grew up in like, a very small town. None of those guys would ever bend over if I'm like, hey, let me eat your ass. No.
But you probably wouldn't want to eat their ass.
probably not.
It's probably dirty as fuck.
No.
Yeah. No, I
I
feel
don't
like
know.
guys are more into it in Florida because it's like that
Oh,
area, Florida
I would
man.
never eat a Florida man's ass.
Florida man.
It was swamp ass for sure. Swamp
I
ass
made
for
sure. That
sure.
it was not. Yeah, that was
Did you
like a
clean it?
prerequisite.
Did you?
Did I clean it? Was did I say bend over? Did I clean his ass?
Did you?
Why would I clean his ass? He cleaned his own ass.
No, because I remember one time we talked about this on the podcast, and you guys were asking me if I'd ever eat.
What are you talking about?
Okay, I remember you guys asked me one time if I'd ever eat ass, and I was like, I don't know, I'd have to see what I was working with. And you had mentioned one time that you like shaved your ass.
I have never shaved my ex's ass. What are you talking about?
I swear to God. I swear to God.
What?
Oh, was that Sally?
Oh.
Oh. I was like, somebody here has cleaned their ex's ass.
Oh.
Cleaned somebody's ass.
Mia was so confused.
What? Did I?
I don't remember.
What?
I don't
I
recall.
feel like I would definitely remember that.
Oh, it
Like,
was
that's crazy,
Sally. That's
Sally.
oh, it was Sally.
Wait, you cleaned it or you shaved it?
And then munched on it.
Oh?
Sitting on the
Okay.
face's crease.
That's wild.
Like, full-
I just feel
Logan's sobbing.
like that's something you would do though. Like with your current relationship, you would, if I know he's not into
We
that
actually
right
don't
now.
do that much ass stuff.
I know he's not into that right now, but if like that
One
worked
day.
up, I feel like you would clean it and shave.
I'm like, if he's a grown man,
You're like, do it yourself.
I don't think I would get in there. I have asked him to look at his hemorrhoid before.
Oh,
Okay.
if I was him, I'd actually.
What was
murder
the
you for saying
question?
that.
I'm sorry.
Threesomes. We were talking about threesomes.
Yeah, hemorrhoids.
Wait, did we answer the question?
I'm proud to say I've never had one.
A
hemorrhoid?
threesome?
Neither.
Never. No,
A hemorrhoid?
Neither.
I haven't had a threesome, but I'd be down.
that's like a big fear of mine.
Hemorrhoid?
Yeah,
Apparently they hurt.
yeah. Like if I had that, I'd just like go ahead and. No, I'm
Triggers.
just kidding.
Anyways, I'm just pulling from the unhinged because there's no point in going back to wholesome after this.
You're right.
There is no point. When was the last time you sent a nude?
never seen
Yesterday.
Wait, you didn't? Okay, so one time Mia and I were in Joshua Tree and we were sharing a room and a bathroom and she was showering and I thought she looked so cute, so I like started to take nudes for her. You didn't send those?
They looked really bad.
They did not.
No,
look bad.
No, not because you were taking them, because my body was looking really weird after I tanned.
You had tan lines. It was cute.
It didn't. It just, when I looked at the photos, I was like, what is going on?
You can't even answer this question
Why?
because
Of work?
yeah.
Oh. Intimately.
every second of every day.
Okay, to your lover.
I meant intimately. Intimately.
Okay.
Not for what I do for a living.
Yesterday.
Oh.
What?
Yesterday.
It's a big boy?
Mhm.
Big boy John is what I want to call him.
Big boy John.
Yeah. That's not his actual name.
We should play that SZA song.
It's cuffing season.
Need a big
Okay,
boy.
what the
Okay,
fuck?
anyways. Yesterday,
Yeah.
before he came over,
Mm-hmm.
what was the concept of the nude?
The concept?
Like, what did you take a picture of? In a mirror?
Yeah.
Like in your full body mirror?
Mm-hmm.
Full body.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so full. Wait,
Yeah.
hard?
No.
You said. You said soft?
Yeah.
Nude?
Yeah. Why is that like perplexing?
I'm just really.
I feel like most straight men just send like their
hard-ons.
hard dicks unsolicited. They just send it.
Okay, it was like half mass.
Huh.
Why is everyone perplexed?
I feel like you should have a hard-on.
Okay. Well, he saw that in person, so.
What?
I said he saw that in person, so.
Okay. I don't want to talk about sex anymore. It's pissing me off. Last time I sent
Flaccid.
a nude was
This morning at 12 a.m.
I'm not talking about goddamn work. I'm talking about intimately. Last time I sent a nude was early. Can you? I don't want.
No, I want to hear.
Early last year, I was talking to this. Not talking. We were texting up and coming musician.
Oh, God.
I didn't send a full on nude. I like had these pajamas on. I talked about this. He was the same guy. Like if you listen to previous podcasts, which you should, he was the guy that I had that weird sexting experience with.
Yeah.
I sent like a nude and it was like boobs, but like I covered my nipples and then like I was wearing these cute pajamas and just like, I do this for a living. So I was like pulling them halfway down right here. And
She knows her angles.
yeah, it was like a little cheek action, but it wasn't like full on nude. And then before that was probably to my ex.
Okay, actually, do you guys consider a nude, like if I was just to take a picture of like my butt, but like my pants are still like on, would you consider that a nude? Or is that just a
Like how on are they?
I think
Halfway.
a
Like,
butt.
if I was,
If you
like-
were saying it's a butt picture, it'd be like you have underwear on, or like for me, like
and it's
a
just
thong
like
or
slid
G-string.
down?
But I think that would be in the nude category if it was bare butt.
Oh, if it's bare butt,
Yeah.
I would consider that a nude.
A nude.
Okay.
If you're in lingerie or like underwear, I don't think that's a nude.
That's not. I don't consider that a nude. That's
Yeah.
just that's my Instagram.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Check her post today, actually.
What's wrong with my post today?
Nothing at all. I'm just
I don't
saying that would
I don't
be
even show full ass on my post today.
no, just like a lot of side boob, and
There's not even a lot.
I'm not shaming you.
Oh,
I love
me.
it.
Hey, I cut.
Don't
I
get
was cutting
defensive.
food on that cutting board earlier.
I did it. Okay.
I literally go up to Mia. I was like, "Look at this." She goes, "I was just cutting vegetables
I
there."
didn't take that picture today.
Oh,
I didn't. That was taken a while ago.
Oh,
It was a brand.
she has a catalog of photos.
she's ready.
I have to post every day. I have to stalk. Anyways, we're not.
Okay.
Okay, someone else draw. Unhinged, please.
Wait, it's your turn.
Okay. Do we have time for one more?
Yeah. I think.
All right. Oh. How old was the oldest or youngest person you've ever hooked up with?
Oh God.
Oh, what?
Get into it, Logan.
No, you answer first.
I think I told you guys. Oh no. I was 16 and he was 29.
So you were groomed.
Yeah, that was kind of wild.
Like-
it was kind of crazy.
Wait, what
No,
was
it's
the
just like
question?
you
Hooked up?
know when you're like young and you think that it's like really cool to like hook up
Yeah.
with older guys, but then when you
Oh.
get older, you're like, That's like actually disgusting.
You actually
Yeah.
told me this in Florida. That was the first time I had heard about it.
Yeah.
That's a little strange.
I didn't find out he was that old until after the fact, obviously.
Okay, but
I thought
that's
he was
How
like,
did you guys
that's
even
fucked
meet?
up on his part.
it was like a party.
You were at a high school party, I'm assuming?
No, it was like I was like maybe I was 17.
Okay, the main
This-
thing, did he know you were 16?
I don't know. We didn't really talk about age. We were just like he was like cute. And then I hooked up with him and I was like, he's how old? Because he looked young-ish.
Young-ish.
He was like hanging out with all the guys that were like all these guys were like maybe like 22. You would like think, okay, like this makes more sense. He was hanging out with these guys. So it's like for me, I was like, oh, this guy, why would I ask him? He looks like he's hanging out with them. He looks like around their age range. And then we hooked up and then I was like, oh my God,
Yeah.
why was he at that party?
Did you regret that?
Yeah.
Or were you just like, okay.
Because it was like really, really fast.
Yeah.
It's really quick.
What do you mean? He came quick?
Very quick.
That's why he's going for girls younger.
Maybe. I don't know.
Ugh. You?
That's fucked up. I think I've talked about it too, but the first
Yeah,
time I had sex
when you
was
lost your
with
virginity.
somebody who was probably like
Like a
late
decade.
30s, 40,
How old were you?
18.
Mm. That's crazy.
It wasn't bad though.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Kind of crazy.
But still weird. Like, I don't know. I always gauge the time that I would be okay with, or not time, but like the age difference that I would probably be okay with in my relationships
Mhm.
based off of like my parents.
Mhm.
And like my mom and dad are the same age, but then my mom and my stepdad are like 10 years older than each other. Or my
Yeah.
stepdad's 10 years older than my mom.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I'd probably like stick with that.
Mhm.
I don't know.
But if you were 18 and he was like almost 40, that's like
No, I know.
way past the 10-year mark.
I was horny, sorry.
I was
Also,
horny,
I feel like
sorry.
That was like a time before. I mean, I don't want to like just say, oh, it's because like technology wasn't around, but like when I was that young, like it wasn't really like talked about that much either.
No.
Yeah, now we have names for it. Groomed. You were groomed.
Yeah.
I've always kind of like stayed in my age range, which is probably why I've been cheated on so many times. But
How old do you think Big Boy is?
Big Boy John,
Yeah.
since you're bringing it up, I'm assuming he's younger,
No.
older than you,
Mm-mm.
younger than you.
No, he's the same
Same-
age.
Oh.
Sally goes, what the fuck? No, but I feel like he comes off
Older.
older.
Oh,
But it's just 'cause
oh,
he's
if you
like-
would have told me
he's
he's
much
27, I would believe that he's 27, just because he's a big
Wait,
boy.
how tall is he?
He's like, what do you think he is?
6'3". I say
6'3".
6'3". I say 6'3". But it's not just that he's 6'3". Like he's, like his thighs will crush your head.
No, like actually, they're like
Massive.
the size of this table.
They're massive.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I want to meet him.
It's great.
But he
I
seems like a
love it.
gentle giant. Like really.
He's a sweet boy.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
I've always,
Youngest?
Youngest, same age.
Yeah.
Maybe 24.
Maybe
Yeah.
1 year younger than me.
I've always gone for older, but older in the sense of like a couple years older, not older in like, you know.
A decade.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. That's so wrong. I just fully lied to everyone.
Sally
I
was like, liar.
so lied to everyone. My ex was 22. 21 when I met him.
Oh my god, yeah, I forgot.
I thought we were just like fully just talking hookups, but like, yeah, 22,
Well, I feel like that makes
21.
22.
But, and that was fine. Like, it was totally great. But it's more so like the mental aspect of it and like
Yeah.
where they're at and like compared to where you are.
Is that 5 years? What is that? I'm bad at math.
6 years.
Yeah.
6. Okay. Yeah, me and Al are like.
Well, 5 years. 5 years.
Yeah.
Because he like turned 22
Mm-hmm.
right before I turned 27.
Mm-hmm. I feel like 5
The psychic
years
did
ago.
say that I'd be with someone that's like 3 to 5 years older than me, which makes sense.
Yeah.
You need that.
They said that my person would be I'd meet them at 29 and they would be like in their 30s, like 33.
That's good.
So 4 years older. That's not bad.
Yeah.
I like that. Have you ever slept with someone because you felt bad for them? Fuck no. Absolutely not. I'm not sleeping with anybody that I can't like see myself hanging around for more than 30 minutes with.
No. Maybe? No.
No.
No, I got out of it.
I feel like I've definitely done some charity work.
That's you?
I felt so bad for him.
What?
No.
Yeah, you did. For a second.
Okay, so like it wasn't the first time that we had sex. It was like every time after that. I was just like, I don't know what it was about him, but I felt he was just like ill in the head.
What?
I did like him like I thought maybe like it was weird. I swear, like he would always be switching personalities around me. Like he would say the weirdest, cringiest shit that would make me want to throw up, and then like he would switch, and I'd be like, "Oh, that was like really smart and wholesome, and like what you said," and then go back to the cringe shit. I don't know. That was a weird one.
And then he showed up with those nasty people.
Oh my God, on my birthday, and he was just being so weird because I didn't invite him to the party. Also, you weren't my fucking boyfriend. I don't have to invite you anywhere. And he was being so weird because I didn't invite him to the party. Showed up with two weird looking people to that after party that we went to. And he was trying to make me jealous. Like he was just like, yeah, well, we spent from him to this girl. He was like, well, we spent the whole day at the beach. I'm like, then why were you blowing up my phone asking to come to my party? Like, leave me alone. That honest. And oh my God, I haven't really showed you guys. He's blowing up my DMs.
What?
Yeah, because I won't answer his text messages, so he keeps DMing me.
That's really annoying to me.
That's really
If you have my phone number and you're blowing up my DMs,
That's what I
and I'm
said.
not responding, there's a reason.
That night that I went out with Grace, he had FaceTimed me a bunch. And I was like, fuck it, I'm going to answer it just to see what it is. It was the cringiest shit. He was like, why don't you talk to me anymore? I'm like, you know, like all you ever do, you text me at night, like it's 11 o'clock, like you're FaceTiming me, like this is annoying. Like obviously you just want to hook up. Like I don't want to do that. And he was like, no, I really like you. I was like, well, maybe text me like in the morning. He was like, well, I'm not up. I'm like, yeah, I know. You don't get up till fucking 2 p.m. every single day. Like I don't want to be, I was like, get your shit together and then maybe we can talk.
Yeah.
I just don't want to be with someone like that. Anyways, he makes me cringe.
No. I almost did, but then I got out of it.
Good.
The end. Yeah,
Yeah.
we were like hooking up and then he wanted me to like go down on him. And I was like, I'll be right back.
You left.
I left. And then, sorry.
Where were you?
At a party. We were at a party.
So he was just like waiting there?
So it was actually really embarrassing for him because he walked out and all the guys like made fun of him because I guess they saw us go in and I was like, no. And then they were all like, damn, he got
rejected.
Yeah. I ran out.
Sucks.
I said, no, thank you.
You can't be doing charity work out here.
Yeah, I've definitely done charity work.
No more.
Just even with my exes. I'm like, God damn. Ew. Anyways, okay.
Well. On that note,
we are signing off. Okay, anyways, thank you guys so much for I can't do it. I don't want to do that. I'll try again.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in to Two Girls, One Gay. You know where to find us. Two Girls, One Gay Instagram.
Two Girls, One Gay podcast on our Instagram and YouTube channel and TikTok.
And TikTok, yeah. And until next time.
Will Shy have sex?
I think it's going to happen late December.
Great.
I'm calling January 14th.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
He said in December. That's not December.
No, when you have sex.
Oh. Okay. Do you guys want to put in bets for the dates you think I'm going to talk to this person? Say your dates. I'm saying.
I have a feeling it's like in the 20s, like 22, 24.
I agree. I feel like when you're in the Bahamas posting your body, yada, yada, I think he's going to reach out.
Oh, that's great. I think it's going to be December 11th.
Okay.
But I know I won't have sex until late January.
But
All right. Bye, guys.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Goodbye.